Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. Today we're talking Sex and the City, second movie. So this is part 4. In case you hadn't seen, go back and watch the other parts because we go into all the behind the scenes stuff going on in this movie and we're recapping the movie itself. So I'm excited. We just left off with Big floating the idea of 2 separate places for them, basically spending 2 days a week apart. So, of course, Carrie is reeling about this, and we will hear all about that. So let's get into the movie. If you're enjoying the deep dive and behind-the-scenes information and just the recap in general, I encourage you to check out Patreon. Every tier is getting the same kind of treatment on the original Sex and the City series. We're having a lot of fun going over that, as well as Always Sunny, and the top tier gets to pick what we recap. So lots of fun. Check that out if you're interested. Also, each episode I've been posting a review from the movie because I find them so funny, and this one is no exception. So this one's great too. The Shadow and Feudal Adventures of 4 Dysfunctional Americans in Abu Dhabi. 1 out of 10. Check out my merch, link below. I got Midnight Toast, Justice for Steve. It's a load of pants. Or find me on Patreon. It's patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps. You guys, this is where things get so cringy in the movie. Oh, it's so bad. Okay, so what the hell is Carrie wearing on her head? I actually really like the dress, but the hat is so stupid. It looks like it got crushed. It doesn't make any sense. So they're on this big fancy plane. Let me tell you about this. So this plane doesn't exist. It was built for the movies, but it is based on a replica. They wanted it to look like this Air Emirates Airbus A380. So they did painstakingly detailed build of it, including the individual suites, the lounge bar, all that stuff. It is based on a real plane, but this is just for the movie filming. If we're talking fashion, can I talk about, I don't hate Miranda's outfit. It's fine. I hate the sunglasses. I'm not a fan of that look at all. The other look I really hate is Charlotte's. Could you imagine flying in this khaki dress for however many hours they're in the plane, and that scarf, and how uncomfortable and wrinkly you would be? I just don't understand it. I don't know why they put her in this. And I think Charlotte is gorgeous, but I don't think it flatters her. It doesn't even look like it quite fits right. I don't understand why they would choose to have her wear this. What can I say? Samantha looks stunning. I like the look. Again, I don't know that I could fly that many hours in this, but she looks fabulous. Her outfit makes more sense to me than Charlotte's does. Okay, let's talk about what is happening already in the cringe heard around the world. So Miranda has taken to studying these books, which we see throughout the movie. She is loading up with information on Abu Dhabi. Carrie inexplicably goes bonkers for these Pringles. She talks about these Arabic Pringles, so it's clearly product placement. She's talking about the Pringles here. We see her eating the Pringles later. It was just out of nowhere. And even the scene where she's eating the Pringles, it just didn't even need to be there. It was just to show her eating the Pringles. But she's very excited to have Arabic Pringles. That's what she says. They offer the girls dates, and they all laugh about this, especially Samantha and Miranda saying it's their welcome fruit. So she's talking about all the ways she's prepped for this trip, and when she needs a little break, she'll be reading Us Weekly. Again, product placement, because they have it so prominent right there. Charlotte freaks out because she sees the cover, and it's about cheating with the nanny. So if you remember previously, she's very nervous because she has this nanny that's Erin, who is gorgeous, and she's worried that Harry is going to run away with the nanny. Okay, so from here, they go to the bar in the plane. I remember watching this for the first time being like, what the hell is this? But again, the real plane that this is designed after apparently does have a bar on it. I don't understand it, but wow. So they're drinking Cosmos at the bar. Charlotte is still obsessing about the nanny article. Carrie decides that they haven't talked about her enough, so she has to bring it back to her and explains the 2 nights off. And I gotta tell you, rewatching this, Carrie's a real bitch about it. Because she lays this on her friends, they naturally have questions, and she's very dismissive and says, you just don't understand. So, I mean, I know they're trying to show that Carrie is insecure about this move, but she really comes off as a bitch. Like, these are her girlfriends that she talks everything through with. but then lays this on him and doesn't want to talk to him about it. From here, we get the completely not needed, nonsensical scene of her watching a movie. Okay, it's just to show product placement of Pringles. It didn't add anything to the storyline except for to show Pringles. Okay, so then they land, they change clothes, they're at Abu Dhabi airport. So let me tell you about this. It's actually filmed at the Marrakesh, Morocco airport, which is famous for its architecture. They tried to go to Abu Dhabi, but they called the film too sexual, so they would not allow filming. So then it makes less sense to me than it even did before that why would they advertise over and over that they're going to Abu Dhabi if they weren't allowed to film there? I don't understand it because it came across as nothing but an ad for Abu Dhabi. So it makes even less sense to me. Why not advertise it as this fantastic place, Morocco, not Abu Dhabi? I think it's truly for the jokes, like Miranda, like Abu Dhabi do. Good God, you guys. So they're chauffeured through the airport. These guys are following behind them with their suitcases. They're running behind them. And they go through the baggage screening. And I gotta say, again, Carrie's such a bitch in this scene. It really shocks me to rewatch this. She was just over the top. Careful, careful, that's fragile about her suitcase. It's like, you gotta calm down. He didn't throw it on there. He gently set it down. Now, this is where they screw over Samantha. They make a big deal about all these creams and pills and stuff that she takes to stave off menopause. Well, they won't allow her to bring this into the country. Even though she says it's herbal, over the counter, it doesn't matter, they don't want it. So she has to leave it or toss it right there. So thus starts her downward spiral and obsession with everything that we're going to get into and, making it so cringe for her character. So the girls are greeted with these Maybachs. They each get their own Maybach. And let me tell you something interesting about this. Michael Patrick Dickhead had this in his head. When I was going through my research of this, I found where supposedly he had this in his head that he wanted them to be whisked away, each in a Maybach. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But they were only available in black. So he had them vinyl wrapped to be this color. So that way it would match up with what was in his head. It's just like, what in the holy hell is happening here? And in case you were thinking about pick one up for yourself, or for me for that matter, had you bought this car in 2010, it would have cost you about $368,000. Just keep that in mind. That's the base, by the way. Okay. Charlotte is absolutely freaking out about her cell phone and asking everybody to help her with that. This is where we get Miranda with the, hey, what's the holdup? We got a lot of Abu Dhabi do. Abu Dhabi do. You guys, seriously. Everybody finds this the funniest they've ever heard anything. What the hell? It's the Michael Patrick Dickhead again. That is so his kind of humor, right? Okay, so we go to the most beautiful hotel. It's fabulous. It's huge. Look at this as you drive up. Holy cow, right? What a grand entrance. So the actual hotel is the Mandarin Oriental. It's in Marrakesh. It overlooks the Atlas Mountains. So in case you're looking to book a stay there with your Maybach, you just let me know. Okay, so they're there. They're obviously blown away. We're seeing like the level of excellence that everything is. There's the Maybachs in that color. There you go. So the hotel manager greets the ladies and says, I trust your flight was pleasant. There's a very cringe, I can't even tell you to take a shot when there's cringe because you'd be blackout in about 5 seconds. Very cringe line here where it says, it was like flying on a magic carpet. Good God. They're greeted with rosewater coffee that has turmeric in it. Charlotte acts like she's never been anywhere. She's acting like Ramona from Real Housewives of New York. She can't even hide that she hates the coffee. She makes this awful face. Listen, if you don't like it, you don't have to drink it, but you don't have to make a stink about it either. Remember, she's the same one that only ate prepackaged pudding when they're in Mexico. Why is she so annoying on vacation? Okay, so we find out that the World Cup trial is there. Samantha makes jokes about balls. Sure. They find out they get a private elevator to their suite. They go up and they say, "This can't be for us, right? We can't be in the right place." It is an incredible suite. I mean, holy crap. What? You need a dining table for like 1 million people, right? In your suite? Holy cow. Okay. So we find out this is the Jewel Suite. Each girl is assigned their own butler. They all get a kick out of this. Charlotte is afraid to... Okay, again, Charlotte sucks. I forgot how bad Charlotte sucks in this movie. They all suck, but she has her own special brand of suck. She is scared to go by Goldenblatt in the Middle East, so she gives them the last name York. And Carrie even calls her out on it, saying, this is the new Middle East. You're fine. And Charlotte's being over the top ridiculous. What else is new? So we find out that the main butler, who is Carrie's butler, has taken the liberty to book them all on afternoon massages, and then you'll get an early dinner so you can have a good night's sleep and be on Abu Dhabi time. Does that not sound like heaven? I want to go somewhere like that and have my massage booked for me and have an early dinner and go to sleep. That sounds fabulous. Damn. Okay. So they get an overview of the grounds. It's absolutely gorgeous. Again, he's being like so awesome. He says that they're at their service. Whatever you need, please don't hesitate. And from here we see... Oh, can we talk about the outfits? I hate Carrie's turban. Just saying. I'll just put that there. I hate Carrie's turban so much. Okay. So let's see. They are headed to the pool area. Women are required to dress in a way that does not attract attention. So they make a big deal over Samantha. So they make sure Miranda is being a Karen here. She's like, you need to cover up. You don't need to dress like this, that sort of thing. And can I just say, this color is so beautiful on Samantha. I just think she has beautiful shoulders, and this cut really suits her and shows that off. I also like the big jeweled earrings. I think they're fun. I hate Carrie's outfit here. Too much going on. That necklace is just a lot. Okay. So Carrie says it freaks her out to see some of the women with their mouths covered. And then Carrie ends up watching the table next to them where some people are having their lunch and this woman is eating French fries. Carrie makes a big fucking deal out of how this woman is eating French fries. It's so creepy. Meanwhile, Charlotte is completely obsessed with Harry. She keeps talking about it. She keeps obsessing about the nanny thing. She can't get a hold of him. She's freaked out. I guess she just assumes he's banging the nanny. So from here we see Carrie in bed. She can't sleep. She's obsessing, which is funny because at the pool she told Charlotte, quit obsessing about Harry, which is rich because that's all Carrie can do is obsess about Big. She goes to make herself a milk. She does one of her really obnoxious screams because that butler guy surprises her and offers to heat up the milk for her. He is very sweet about it. She's a total asshole. There you go. What else is new? All right, that is going to be where I stop this walkthrough because, wow, so much more cringe to cover, so much more to talk about. I really appreciate you guys watching. I hope you're enjoying the recaps. This one's been so much fun for me to recap. I found a lot of good behind-the-scenes information. I love talking about stuff like that. If you're interested, that's exactly what I'm doing over on Patreon. I'm going back over the original series, and I'm talking through all the episodes, the behind-the-scenes information I can get, you know, what actor had cameo and what. It is interesting to see how many big-time actors had cameos in Sex and the City. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a fabulous day, and I can't wait to talk to you again soon. Stay healthy, stay safe, take care. Bye-bye.